Good evening. Two men from Devon are missing after the fishing boat they were on sank off the coast of Sussex. A major operation was launched after a distress signal was noticed by the Coast Guard this morning. One man who was on board the scalloping vessel from Brixham, named Joanna C, was found clinging onto a life buoy and taken to hospital. Crews have been searching all day for the other two men. Sam Blackledge reports.
It's been a day of shock and worry for Brixham's fishing community.
I woke up this morning with a message from another fisherman to tell me the sad news that Joanna C was missing.
At about 6 a.m, the Coast Guard received an alert from the boat's emergency beacon off the coast of Newhaven in Sussex. Helicopters and lifeboats were deployed and a rescue team found one man clinging to a buoy. He was taken to hospital. Two other crew members are still missing.
Everyone is in shock because they know the skipper has been skipper of it for several years, very experienced. No one knows how it happened at the moment, so it's complete shock. Our thoughts are with the families and fingers crossed that they're still searching for the two that are missing.
The Joanna C is a 45-foot scalloping vessel. Last year she underwent a major rebuild to allow her to make week-long fishing trips. The crew are believed to have been on the way back from such an excursion when disaster struck.
We've got two RNLI all-weather lifeboats out, and they are leading the search with 12 fishing vessels which have come out. We know we're in the right area because obviously we recovered the casualty. We also recovered an emergency beacon and debris from the vessel, so we know we're in the right area.
The search is expected to continue this evening, but crews will reassess the conditions as night falls. Fishing is such a big part of this community. Everyone here knows the Joanna C and they've been left stunned by what's happened. They're holding their breath for the crew's safe return. Sam Blackledge, ITV News in Brixham.
To other news now, and Torbay's Director for Public Health says coronavirus is spreading through households and mostly among adults between 30 to 50 years old in the area. Dr Caroline Diamond is urging people to follow government guidance as infection rates continue to rise. In the first week of November, there were 358 new cases. That's the highest there since March. And in the second week of November, 280 new cases were reported, the second highest number since the first lockdown. The Trussell Trust says demand for food banks is expected to soar early next year across Cornwall after almost 9,000 emergency food parcels were handed out in just 5 months this summer. The charity is urging those in the county to do what they can to help in the run-up to Christmas. With many households living on reduced incomes through the pandemic, volunteers say they think this is just the tip of the iceberg. Exeter's Christmas market was due to start today, and until very recently organisers had hoped it would go ahead in some way. Instead, a virtual market has been set up online, which will give people the chance to support traders and local businesses from home. On to sport, and in football, it's not been a good day for most of our sides. Plymouth Argyle suffered a heavy defeat in League One, losing 5-1 at Fleetwood. In League Two, Exeter City's 10-match unbeaten run is over after losing 2-1 at home to Oldham. The Grecians had taken the lead through Randall Williams. The region's only winners were Torquay United. The National League leaders won 2-1 at Halifax thanks to goals from Asa Hall and Connor Lemonhay Evans. At the other end of the table, Yeovil's woes continue after losing 3-1 at home to Hartlepool, but Weymouth's match at Solihull was postponed due to a COVID outbreak. The new Premiership rugby season kicked off last night with Exeter Chiefs securing a comfortable opening win at Harlequins. The defending champions picked up a bonus point in a 33-3 win at the Stoop. Sam Simmons scored a hat-trick of tries with Dave Ewers and Stu Townsend also crossing the line for the Chiefs. Don't forget, there's plenty more on our website, including the miraculous recovery of a dog that fell off a cliff in Cornwall. Labrador Sasha broke her legs and nearly died, but is now on the road to recovery. You can find the story on our website and social media pages. The details are on the screen now. And it's been a pretty grey day, hasn't it? Unfortunately, though, it doesn't look like that rain is going anywhere anytime soon. Kate Haskell has your forecast.
Hello again, good evening. Rather typical November weather on offer, I'm afraid. Mostly cloudy and dull, patchy rain or drizzle at times. But on the positive side, it is feeling mild for the time of year. We've got this cold front heading towards us, albeit very slowly, and it's introducing that cloud and light rain and drizzle. It's going to linger through tomorrow and hang around for the first bit of Monday as well, I'm afraid. So through this evening and overnight, we'll see that cold front move in, bringing light rain and drizzle. Nothing too substantial, but enough to make it rather damp and drizzly. Some hill fog in places as well. Temperatures, though, keeping mild for everyone into double figures. So waking up tomorrow morning, rather cloudy, murky start to the day. Still some outbreaks of light rain and drizzle. We develop a bit of a wave on that cold front later on in the afternoon. Might just bring something a little bit more persistent by the end of the day. But generally rather cloudy and murky, and temperatures around 11 or 12 degrees. But lighter winds tomorrow than we've seen today. And then after that, well, Monday still got that cold front lingering, few spits and spots of rain. Tuesday looks to be a bit drier, but more rain returning by the time we get to Wednesday.
Thanks, Kate. That's it from us today. We'll be back tomorrow evening at 5:45. Until then, have a lovely rest of your evening. Goodbye.